Hello everyone, I'm doing a little video, very short, and I will explain the heroes, basic explanations. So, someone asked me, is Oathkeeper worth it? I'll show you. So, this is the hero, obviously. This is the rank he has, which you can get with the items you collect. This is the sign what he is. There is tank, magic, and physical, which you need to know when you attack a monster. So when you read the information about the monsters, they usually say like stuff like you have to attack this monster with physical attack. So you go and look for a monster, for a hero that has physical attack. You know, these signs here. He's tank, magic, and this one is physical. Here you have the name, level, according to your own level. This is the maximum. And here you put in the stuff you need. You can see where you can get it. Like if you click on it, you see where you can get it. Elite or normal. These are the amount of medals you need. And you can also see, usually I would recommend to do it on elite level. So this is why you should focus first on Trickster and then on Rose Knight. In this page, you have battle skills and hero skills. Battle skills are for war, when you attack another player or when you go to attack a darkness. Hero skills are for Colosseum or wait, when you go for a monster, then it also uses these attacks. Yeah, monster and Colosseum, and this is for war. Sorry, I was brain AFK for a short moment. So, this is for war, alright? So these three show you, obviously, what they boost. And here is the percentage based on the amount of medals you have, the color you get, you know, here. So if you have it on gold, you have the trap attack plus 30%. Here you have the ranged defense bonus plus 50% if it's on gold, and the ranged HP bonus or boost 50% on gold. This hero can command 6,000, means if you go and attack another player or you attack a darkness with this particular hero now, you can add... Oh! Goblins are taking over the kingdom! Oh no! I will do it later in 3 hours. So this means you can add 6,000 more troops. If you have this girl on rank 8, like Oathkeeper, you can add a 10,000, and usually you have like 5 heroes when you attack someone, so it's 50,000 more troops, which is cool, you know? It's more damage. And then you have, which is very important, this is really important, you have 2 different kind of boosts. You have logistical boosts or administration boosts. Administration boosts are passive, means your hero doesn't need to be a leader in order to activate it. So it doesn't matter where my leader is, he can be in turf, he can be, I don't know, in a darkness or sheltered. Actually, if he's sheltered or unsheltered, it doesn't matter, it's always active. Which comes to a very important point. This is the trickster point. Many people put Trickster as a leader because they think it activates the research boost, but it doesn't. And I will show you why. So here you see what is activated when you have your leader sheltered or not sheltered. This is what you have. You have I have 135% attack when I send my normal hero. Sorry, I can't resist. Yeah, just go. This means, for instance, if I attack a darkness, let's say this one, I rarely attack it, 5 minutes, and I select my heroes. Now, remember my leader is Rose Knight, and my Rose Knight is sheltered. Means she's in that cave on the left side of my castle in my turf. She's sheltered. She's like in the cave on her fire, doing some barbecue, you know, reading a book, whatever. And when I send these, they give me 34k more troops, right? And those boosts they have, I showed you, all right? And if you send your leader, then you have 137.25%. This is actually the talent and the equipment that comes on top of that. As you see, as I have no, is it 137, right? Let's see, if I put this one has plus 3.5%. I equip it, right? Then I have 140, should be 140. See? See, it's more already. So if you send your leader, this will count also, the equipment, everything here. I have something else with infantry, look. Here, plus infantry, 3.85. I equip that. Oh, sorry. And then if you go and check, it's more. So here, the talents, the talent points, and the equipment applies. I actually have my talent points on CAF and on research and on training speed. So there's no magic here with my talent set right now. If I go on war talent set, it will be around 200, 250. I don't know how much percent. So it's a massive difference if you send your leader or not. So that means you have to unshelter your leader. Here's the shelter. So if I unshelter on my leader, this is unsheltering when you have this sign here that nothing, no party is inside the shelter, alright? So if I send now my leader to this rally attack, 5 minutes, I can choose my leader. See? This is the little crown here. It indicates this leader is unsheltered, is ready to be sent. What does that mean? It means if I send my leader, I have, now in this case, instead of 135 infantry attack, I have 147 infantry attack. As I said, if I have my war gear and my war talents on, it's over 200, maybe in good cases 300% more, which is massive difference in damage. This is the meaning of being sheltered or unsheltered, right? And now, and it's dangerous, you know. This is why it's important, if you get attacked, to ask yourself the question, should I unshelter my leader? You know? Because if you unshelter your leader, you have 300% more attack of your troops. And if you have 1 million T3 troops in your turf and someone solo attacks you, it's really worth to think about if you want to unshelter your leader to get that 300% bonus attack, you know, only because of your equip and your talents. See? And also, this leader, Rose Knight, especially Rose Knight. Oops, you see, you never do that. Just always shelter. Your leader is the most important, you see, because of that. Because if you have no leader anymore, you're only what you researched is left to your use. All your equip and talents are gone. You have 20 hours to research something or like to gather something, ages. So I show you, Rose Knight has a plus 20% attack boost. This means all kind of all the troops in your turf. If we have this situation from before, someone attacks you and you consider to unshelter your leader, she gives 20% to all kind of troops, you know. And Cav, because she's a Cav hero, she gives a 50% more HP. In this case, I have her on gold. My Cavs have 50% more HP. So, but only if I have her, it's in the defense, like the situation of the defense. Only if I have her in this group here, station group, you know. I use those guys because they're in the formation I want to have, you know. And here you have to put your leader, right? You only can put your leader here. So imagine you put Trickster as your leader. I would lose 20% attack boost for all my army plus 50% HP when I put Trickster, you know. So people come and say, think about that. Stop the video and think about that. If I have Trickster here, look, I show you. I exchange her with Trickster, right? Because many people say, oh, Trickster's research and all that stuff. Oh shit. I show you. Maybe you understand. So, it's hard to understand, but really try to understand. So, now we have this combination, right? Where is it? Here. Here is Trickster, he's a leader. So, you get attacked, and then you consider, hey, should I unshelter or not? You can. As soon as you unshelter, you get the boost. You get your equipment boost and the boost of those war heroes and the boost of Trickster for your army, you know, which is nothing. You know, this is nothing. Because all of that is administration. What do you want to give research boost to your army, you know? This is what I say. When you get attacked, then you lose 20% army attack and 50% Cav HP. In my case, you can have someone else as leader. You can have, I don't know, Demon Slayer, which gives HP boost to infantry and attack boost to infantry, you know? I'm just saying. So people tell me, when I put Trickster as leader, he gives me this research boost, you know, he has. And it's not true, it's passive. It's always active. It's always active. Either, whether he's my leader or not. I will show you. You can see that here. The research boost, right? Where is it? Where is this research boost? Actually, to be simple, only what is green is active when you unshelter your leader. So the question is already answered. But where is the research boost or research? Where is it? Research speed. I have 147% research speed, right? And if I have someone else than Trickster, and it applies also to the energy and all that stuff. If I cannot. I have to unshelter. And now I exchange it to Rose Knight, which is so much more valuable. And you tell me, no, but I have to set Trickster as a leader because of my research boost. I had 147. It's still 147. You know, it doesn't matter if you have him as a leader or not. It's always 147% research speed for me now in this case. So please, don't put him as a leader. It's nonsense. It doesn't help you at all. Because maybe you fall asleep. Your leader is unsheltered after 12 hours because you slept 13 hours and an idiot is going to attack you. At least you have a 20% more attack boost on your army. You did more damage, you get more kills, more experience points. It just gives you so much more. So this is about the administration and logistics skills. Then this, a lot of people asking, what is this? Well, this is what the hero does. Yeah? This is the amount of damage this hero does. He does 200% squad attack as damage to his troop. So his squad is cavalry. This is his squad. And it's a 10,000. So if I have 10,000 horses, she will do 20,000, and every horse does 1 damage. 1 damage per horse. I have Rose Knight does 20k damage, right? 200%, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Just write it into the commentaries if I'm wrong. But it should be like 20k damage if every horse does 1 damage. So it's 10k damage and 200%. These 100% squad attack? Yeah, 200 is double, right? Right? Yeah, something like that. Then this type cavalry is important because if you go to battle, you can test it in darkness. If you choose Rose Knight and you don't send any horses, she will not do this attack. You need at least 1 horse to send her. This is when you, for instance, I have Bombing Goblin on white, but I use him. I use this 1+1 attack damage, army attack. But for instance, if the wall has no tower traps, which means they kill snipers, I send only 1 sniper because he's a sniper type. So 1 sniper is enough to keep Bombing Goblin doing his damage. He, as soon as his single sniper will die, he will disappear also, but his army attack boost will be active still. So if I send her to battle without horses, these boosts will be active. But she doesn't do any damage to troops and wall. If I send calves, she also will do 200% of the amount of calves she has in command. On gold it's 10,000, purple is 6,000, 200% of this. This is for Colosseum and monsters. Read them, they might be interesting to know accordingly to the monsters, if you have to send it or not, if you have a synergy or not. But this is basically it about the heroes. Maybe I forgot something, maybe not. If you have more questions concerning the heroes, I think I got all the points more or less. Please write it in the comments if you have more questions, and I will do a video. But this is basically how you read a hero, alright? If you have questions, write it in the comments and I will try to answer them, right? Thank you very much, and subscribe, follow me, give me a like, whatever you like, and thank you very much for watching. Peace!